NASCAR is back at the New Jersey Motorsports Park for the Just Drive 125 NASCAR K&N Pro Series East. There are a ton of events going on today, a lot of off-track events like BMX stunt shows and monster truck rides, and there's a ton of action on the track, so let's check it out.
Drivers, start your engines!
And he is racing today in the NASCAR K&N Pro Series East. How do you feel out here in New Jersey today?
It feels great. The weather's nice. It's cool to be up north. I don't really go up north a whole lot because I'm from the south, but it's cool to travel. You know, in the K&N Series they let you travel and you can go all kinds of different places. And this year I've really been able to go to a lot of cool racetracks up north, so it's fun.
And you're only 17 years old. How did you get into racing?
Well, when I was a little kid, I'd say like 8, 9 years old, my grandfather said that, you know, if you want to race, you can race. We were watching the Talladega race, and I was like, hey, I want to do that one day. And he was like, well, when you get about 9 years old, a little older, we'll put you in something. So it was in a go-kart at 9. So anything with four-wheel sense, really.
And what's your favorite part about being able to race in this series?
Just, it's cool to be a part of the NASCAR series. You know, you get a lot of recognition and a lot of publicity for it. You get to meet a lot of cool people, fans, and people you never thought you'd really meet along the way. And it's crazy to see how much I'd say the more elite leagues are tied in with this league, so it's crazy.
Spectators and fans get the chance to meet all of the drivers during their autograph session. Hell on Wheels has their BMX stunt show, and KSR Motorsports has their monster truck out giving rides. These off-track events really grab some attention, but so does another group here. JustDrive.com is not only a sponsor, but looking to spread a very important message. Alright guys, so I'm here with Maren Bellick, and she's the Director of Communications for the New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission. Now tell me what are you guys doing here at the New Jersey Motorsports Park?
Well, we're going across the state and informing people about our JustDrive.com campaign. That's a public education outreach campaign to tell people about the dangers of texting and talking while driving.
And why is it so important to be here and convey that message here?
We have a lot of race fans, and we have professional drivers who actually get the message of the importance of being safe behind the wheel. People don't realize it, but in the time of sending a text message, you actually can go the length of a football field going 55 miles per hour blindfolded.
Wow. That's pretty intense. And what's been the response so far from the race community?
It's been absolutely amazing. We couldn't ask for a better partnership with New Jersey Motorsports Park. And NASCAR has been absolutely amazing partnership too. So we're looking forward to continuing this partnership and really bringing race fans down to South Jersey, spreading our message of Just Drive.
Very cool. Now, how did Just Drive come about?
Just Drive came about a few years ago. Legislation was passed that increased the fines for the penalties for texting and talking on the phone while driving. And half of that money, the violators' money, goes into a fund that does an outreach public education fund. So what we've done with that awareness is that we were able to secure the domain justdrive.com, and we've been going around partnering with different venues and spreading the message. When, our parents, when they were growing up, the important message was wear your seatbelt. So it was clicker ticket. They always get it. Don't drink and drive. So our generation, we understand the first thing that we do when we get into a vehicle is put our seatbelts on. Well, now we see a younger generation coming up. Really, the changing the behavior is as social media is very, capturing. They're always on the phone. That's what they're trying their attention to is don't text and drive. They get the message, don't drink and drive. They get the message, wear your seatbelt. But now we're spreading the message of putting the phone down.
What do you think people can do to keep them off their phone when they're behind the wheel?
Simple things is I tell people, put the phone in your trunk. You're not even tempted. Turn it off. There's many apps out there that will actually block text messaging, block your calls when you drive.
Wow.
But I say don't even let it distract you. I drive an hour and a half to work, an hour and a half home. That's my time. I put it in the trunk. you're not even distracted. Sometimes, as I said before, have a designated texter in your car. If you feel like you need to have that important, instant conversation with individuals, pull over to the side of the road, make sure you're in a safe location. If you do have to respond, think ahead. Although you think it just takes a quick second to respond, it also takes a quick second to make a tragic mistake and get into a crash.
Do you feel that the campaign has had a lot of success?
Absolutely. Ever since we launched it, people, when they see us, they get it. They're like, wait, I see people on the road doing that all the time. I said, that's why we're doing this. We want to curb that behavior. We want people to get out, actually spread the word, and continue with Just Drive. It's a simple message, justdrive.com. So since we have launched it, we do see the violations have lowered, and we do see the younger generation is actually not the offenders. It's the ages from 20 to 30, so it's really their parents that are doing it.
Yeah. Bellick says that it's a huge deal for them to have NASCAR and NJMP on their side.
We definitely couldn't ask for a better partnership between NASCAR and New Jersey Motorsports Park. It's actually a chance and opportunity to reach thousands of people, at one event to get our message. So instead of us trying to, go to many schools and stuff, we're actually engaging with families. So it makes sense for us to take this opportunity. It's great for South Jersey. We're definitely keeping our roadways safe in the state. So as people travel through the roadways of our great state, we're educating them also.
After almost 2 hours of racing and an extremely humid day, Will Rogers comes out on top.
It takes a lot of hard work, not only at home but at the racetrack. And my team, Jefferson Pits Racing, they put in so many hours into these race cars to make sure they're ready to be here. And when they put in all that time, I know when I show up, I need to be ready. It is very hard to compete at the top of this level. This is probably the hardest racing I've ever done, and I'm happy to say we've been able to figure out how to drive to the front, so especially on road courses. So it's pretty sweet. For kids that are wanting to pursue this path of motorsports, it's work really hard and work on your connections. The people around you are what makes this happen. Even now, I'm still developing the people around me to hopefully take me to the upper echelons of NASCAR. So just keep in it, stay dedicated, win races. That does definitely help. But the people around you are what matters most.